Chapter 41. Glimpse of Attractive Charity Celebration. Glimpse of attractive charity celebration. Baba took rest one day in the mosque and the other day in the charity, and this practice continued till his taking Mahasamadhi. Devotees had started his worship and prayer methodologically on 10th of December 1909. When the fixed date of taking rest is Chavali came, devotees in great numbers gathered in the mosque and used to sing devotional songs for hours together. On one side of the rostrum, a decorated chariot was kept, and on the other side, Tulsi Vrindavan. All impassioned people began to sing bhajans along with playing a tal, chiplays, kartal, mirdang, ganjari and dol, etc. Many forms of instruments. In the courtyard of the mosque, devotees in large numbers, filled with great emotions, were busy completing auspicious deeds. Somebody was tying the toran after lighting lamp, others after decorating. Palki and Ratha were handling the signs, etc. in their hands. At some place, the sky was echoing with the shouts of rejoices. Decorated by little lamps, the mosque was looking as if its auspicious Diwali has herself become sighted in Shirdi. On the outer side of the gates of the mosque, the highly decorated horse of Baba, Shyam Sundar by name, was standing. Shri Sai Baba was sitting calmly on his seat. In the meantime, with a group of the devotees, Tatya Patil came and, informing him to be ready, helped him to get up. Due to intimate relation, Tatya used to call Baba as Mama, brother of the mother. Baba was usually wrote that same kafni, putting satka under his arm, taking with him chilam, smoking pipe and tobacco, put a golden embroidered shield on his shoulder. After this, Baba, to keep the duni lighted, himself put some wood in it, put off the lamp with his left hand. It was kept by the side of duni and started for Chavali. On this occasion, many instruments began to play. In front, colored fireworks started, and gents and ladies playing on many kind of instruments went in first line singing devotional songs. As soon as Baba put his foot on the stair of mosque, spearmen announced loudly that information of his departure. On both sides, people stood taking whisk in their hands and began to wave it on him. Then the procession went ahead on the cloth spread on the road up to the long distance. Tatya Patel holding his left hand and Mahalsapati his right hand, and Bahu Sahib Jog went after him holding the umbrella on him. In front of them, fully decorated horse Shyam Sundar was going, and behind him a group of singers and multitude of devotees along with noise instruments with enchanting the name of Hari and Sai in the sky was echoing. Now procession reached at the corner of Chavdi, and the whole multitude of people was seen highly pleasant and joyful. When reaching at corner, Baba stood in front. At that time, the spiritual lustre of his face was strange. It seemed like child sun at the sunrise was appearing on the horizon. Facing northwards, he stood in such a posture as if someone was waiting for the welcome of somebody. Instruments remained playing as usual, and they kept their right hand moving up and down. The players began to play the instruments with great vigor, and at the same time Kaka Sahib Dikshit began to shower gulal. On the face of Baba, reddish splendor began to sparkle, and all with satisfied heart began to relish the sweetness of the flavor. Decoration of Chavali was also done very well. After reaching Chavali, Tatya Patel stepped further and placing a seat made Baba to sit on with pillow by his side, then wore him a beautiful angrakha, and devotees worshipped him in many ways. He was made to wear golden crest and the garland of flowers. Jewels were put on his neck. Then on his forehead Vaishnavi tilak of kasturi was supplied, and spot placed in the center kept looking constantly towards him. Kaka Sahib Nimorkar put up a beautiful round chatra on the whole center. One stick was placed. Bahu Sahib Jog washed his feet in the beautiful plate of silver, and after giving arghya worshipped him in a superior way, and pasting sandalwood paste on his hands gave him a piece of betel, made him sit on the seat. Then Tatya Patel and other devotees, placing their heads on their feet, began to salute him. When he sat with the help of pillow, then the devotees began to move, fan and whisk on him. Shyama prepared chilam and gave it to Tatya Patel. He enlightened with it the puff and gave it to Baba. After smoking the chilam, it was given to other devotees, Mahal Sapati, etc. In the end, the auspicious tones of the instruments began to play, and Bahu Sahib Job performed Arati methodologically. At the end of Arati, the devotees saluted Baba one by one, and with his permission began to go to their houses. Then Tatya Patel, after getting him smoked with the chilam, applied rose water, scent, etc., and while departing presented him a rose flower. When Baba began to say with loud that Tatya looked after me very carefully, if you want to go home then you go, but during the night come and see me. Then Tatya Patel, giving positive answer, left Chavadi for his house. Then Baba, spreading many bed sheets, prepared his bed and rested upon it. Jai Sai Ram.